Killer Kev. Say it again.
Killer Kev.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know which one. Is that Killer Kev from Blackstone?
No. He's talking about Killer Kev from New York.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So
yeah, he's talking about Killer Kev from New York. That's crazy, But you know the Buffalo, New York thing was kind of. I got family in Buffalo, New York. Man. I'm from Rochester. I got people in Buffalo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, that's kind of close right there. You know what I mean? That's only an hour away from where I come from. It's upstate New York.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I say, man, it's interesting because of the fact that I've been studying and learning a lot here. You know what I mean? Especially this Rico situation is kind of crazy because of the fact that you got a lot of people that's out here playing big homie and telling lies to these dudes out of town, and they out here extorting the friendly extorting. And got them paying them money. Talking about they claim neighborhoods and shit like that there, right? But they don't have a realization that that's a Rico.
Right.
These dudes is out to be trying to pay these dudes in order to be a part of what they call a criminal street gang. And that's words they're using now. They're using words like criminal street gang. That's the thing that they got to do. When I came here, I was charged with running a criminal street gang in the state of Georgia and the Rico. And the thing about this is that people don't have a realization when they start talking to these people and they start telling these stories and all this here, that you don't realize that you're playing yourself right into the Rico Act.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because if these guys are selling drugs and these guys are robbing, stealing, do whatever they got to do, and you paying and you get taxed, you tax them. Those taxes are coming from an illegal purpose in order to benefit and profit you. And that right there is, you know what I mean? It's just like, remember this. Remember a while back how they did the Mexican Mafia when they was talking about how they was taxing people when they did that organized crime thing on them. You know, it's the same thing they doing, it's the same thing they doing with this here. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's like people don't have a realization of the fact that they, you know, everybody want to be somebody, but ain't nobody ready to sit down and do this time. You know what I'm saying? My coding friends got 40 years. Right now, I don't know what I'm looking at. Cause like I say, my coding friends got 40 years. They went through a whole lot of trouble to come and get me. So, imagine what the next person is playing that role, talking that shit, and they get hold of them and got their name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Next thing, the only thing about me is I never committed no crimes. I ain't involved in nothing. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, everything they claim to be using as far as audio, I'm not having no conversations. That's a criminal. I don't want to engage in no crime. So I ain't been committed crimes until 6. But at the same time, it's a situation like, you know, some people get on these phones and start talking to me and start saying shit they ain't got no business saying, and they start acting like they're more than what they are. And now all of a sudden, they don't realize why the police is in front of their door. You know what I mean? When they came to get me, it was 4 agencies that came to get me. They had a joint task force of the LA Sheriff Department, the LAPD Metropolitan Task Force, the New York Bureau Investigation Gang Task Force, and the FBI came to get me. I was so confused when they came to get me. I'm looking like, what did I do? You know what I'm saying? I ain't done nothing. I sat there 5 months, didn't know what I did. They kept me in the hole 6.5 months. I'm looking like, what did I do? You know what I'm saying? Then, you know what I'm coming to find out, you know what I'm saying? These phone conversations. People don't have realizations that everybody on the internet, and they on the internet, they internet game banging and they playing games on the internet. You see what I'm saying? They talk to people they don't know. They might be talking to the police themselves.
Exactly. You know, you can't imagine how many people have contacted me on Facebook and Instagram and want to hold gang conversations with me. So I ignore them, and I'm glad I'm live now on YouTube to let everybody know, man, I don't do that, man. You can't talk to me about nothing about no gangs, even though I'm a gang expert and been born and raised in L.A., man. I'm not. You know, one dude that called me about 10 years ago, he actually came out here and said he needed to be sanctioned for something. I said, man, I don't get down like that. I don't know what you mean, sanctioned. I said, every time I want to go do something wrong, I did it. I didn't ask Jimbo or Crazy B. I didn't ask your brother and them, hey, should I go out there and sell drugs? No. I'm going to go do what I want to do because I need to do it. And because I wanted a Cadillac, because I wanted a gold chain, not because I was going to give anything to anybody. And man, never did, anybody ever come to me and say, hey, Skipp, man, you got to pay taxes on that money you making. Man, I would have had a shootout with them. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have went for that. So people in Georgia and New York and other places, man, they have these lines and all the other things that they do, and it's not it's not the same. Hey, look, man, people asking me for my Cash App, man, and I still owe your son and daughter $40. So what is her cash app? What is Tierra's cash app? Do you know it?
I don't know, but what I will do is I will have her to contact you later on with it.
I can just text her. I can text her right now while we're talking and see if I can get her to text it to me.
Yeah, I'll say anybody they wanted to do any contributions, they just send a money order to my Ronald Chapman, booking number 125.
Hold on. Hey man, you talk too fast, bro. You're talking too fast. One more time. What's that booking number?
My booking number is 125146.
125.
The address here. Yes, the address here is 235 Aviation Drive, Townsend, Georgia. What's the zip code? 30286.
So it's
That's the zip code.
Thomaston.
THOMASTON.
All right, so look, I got it. So what I heard, I don't know if you said this or not, is 125146. Is that your booking number? Okay, so let me put right here, Ronald, chat, and
hey, you got to talk confused with the wrong gang, don't he? No.
5 1.
Party or the Rico, y'all ain't a criminal gang. Y'all not gangsters. We not gangsters.
You got 60 seconds. You go ahead and call back. I'm going to put this on here while I'm typing that. Hey, Psycho Hound said what's up to you. Psycho Hound said what's up, man.
Okay.
We're buddies.
Yes, and you love. All right, okay, yeah, hit me back. And I'm going to put you.
Who's on this case? Who's helping?
So, yeah, I'm going to put this up here.
This case,
go ahead.
Yeah.
Skipp not helping.
Like I was saying, a lot of people have a realization, man, of the fact that, I done had people hit me up on the internet talking about, man, I'm trying to be right. That's a dude. I'm not a recruiter, dude. I don't, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm also conscious this is the police is out here suspicious. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
One thing I learned, something I remember when I worked for Greg, right? I worked for the local because we did cyber gang thing and training. I'm gonna call you right back.
Okay, all right, call me back. All right. Well, you are watching this live right now. Mad Ronald incarcerated 2 years without even being charged. The other guys have gone in and got 40 years. Mad Ronald hasn't got any yet, but I'm putting his information up there. If you want to send money, if you want to help him, he said the best way is to send a money order to to the jail where he is, Ronald Chapman.
Did you just say Blood been in there for 2 years, hasn't been charged with nothing? Or is that what you just said? God, what the fuck? Come on, I'm just saying, come on, man. y'all the open proclaimed professed gang members in LA. I mean, I'm just saying. Something would have been done about that, if it was me. 31st Street, if it was any one of the homies, 31st Street, let the homie be locked up for fucking 2 years and he ain't been charged.
125146. And the address is 235 Aviation Drive. So it doesn't matter if Doc didn't kill anybody or whatever. It's the conspiracy. They charge him with conspiracy, and that's another thing they're trying to get Brother Ronald on. It's the conspiracy.
Free Mad Ronald though.
And then they asked Hudson County Jail with telephone service provided by PayPal Communications.
See, the thing is, Ronald, he do need the cyber gang. You need the cyber gang. The cyber gang is the only motherfuckers that's going to be able to do anything.
On the phone after this call for payment options. To receive information about new affordable permanent rates, press 2. To accept this call, press 3 now. Block all future calls, press. This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. You may begin speaking now.
All right, so I'm back on the line with Mad Ronald, man, and well, you ain't even mad no more. I'm gonna stop calling you that. Ronald, man, this is Ronald Chapman. They hold him captive in Georgia, in Thomaston, Georgia. What's the name of the facility they got you in? What's it called?
I'm in the Upton County Jail.
Oh, it's just the Upton County Jail. Ain't that something? Ain't that something?
I didn't know. When I came here, when I was so confused, I don't know. I thought I was going to the feds when they got me, right?
Right.
They brought me. When I got off the airplane, right, you know they came and got me from LA County Jail. They released me to GDI. And this is the funny part about all this here. They confused. I'm still confused, right? When they initially got me, the FBI was there, right? So now, you know, I thought I was going downtown to the Metropolitan Detention Center, to the federal holding facility, right? So then, they took me to the city jail, the other Metropolitan Detention Center, the city jail, the city of FBC, right? So I go there. Then I go to the county, but when I go to the county jail, right, I'm sitting in the county for a month, and then they send me to, they come and get me. So they released me to GDI. So when GDI, I flew out here on an airplane to Georgia with two special agents from the Georgia Bureau of Investigations. So when I arrived at the airport, the FBI was right there. When I was walking off of the airplane, I did not even get a chance to walk into the terminal because the FBI was standing right there. When I walked up, as soon as I walked off the airplane, I walked right to two FBI agents, right? And so the FBI they take me down a special way off of the airplane, under the airplane to the tarmac, where they had these SUVs down there. They brought me here 3 SUVs, right? I was in the SUV with GDI, and they had 2 more SUVs. I don't know how many agents it was.
You saying this live?
I was confused because now I'm saying to myself, I'm going to the feds because they go to FBI agents. Now this is funny to me because you know the FBI don't play the back seat to nobody. Right. You know the FBI, they up front. You know everybody else going to get in after because they federal. So then they bring me here. I come here as 2 SUVs. I don't know how many agents it was because, like I said, you know, I got off the plane. They put me in the SUV. Well, we take off 3 SUVs. So now, when we get here, I'm looking up. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. I'm like, where am I at? You know what I mean? I thought I was there. I thought I was going to the feds. Trying to find out. They bring me to Upton County. It confused me because I'm saying to myself, what did the FBI got to do with this? The people don't have a realization of the fact that this. They like I say, man, they playing gangster, man. They probably dudes out of town, they extort money, and they out here trying to get, you know what I mean, profit and benefits in this here. But they don't have a realization that falls under the Rico.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The greatest thing about me, my greatest benefit of this here is the fact that I never took money from anybody. At the same time, the only reason I'm here is because of the fact that these phone calls that they said I was receiving so far from what I see. But I already know that initially, in the beginning, it was a lot more to this because of the fact that what they was trying to do. Okay, initially, one of my co-defendants is a truck driver.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. The dude that's a truck driver, they took his truck, right?
They confiscated his truck and everything.
But then they gave it back to him.
He was coming to California and getting drugs from me.
Right.
They were trying to build a case against me. But now this is the thing. If you're a truck driver, you know if you drive across the country that far, you're going to have logbooks, you're going to have all kind of stuff that you're going to have to stop the skills and everything else.
Right.
In order, you know what I'm saying, across the country.
That's right.
His lawyer proved all of these to be false allegations. So what they had to do was they had to throw all that out and they had to give him his truck back. But this was something that I didn't find out until after I got a chance to talk to my co-defendant. And he was telling me this here, you know what I'm saying? They were explaining, my co-defendants were explaining this to me. You know what I mean? I'm like, what? I'm like, man, I ain't got nothing to do with no drugs since 06. So I went to jail, went to prison, did time for that shit, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, you know what I mean? At this point in time, they got me like a political prisoner, man. I'm on my 21st month in custody right now. I've been sitting in jail almost 2 years. I'm going on 2 years, close to 2 years now. This is my 21st month in custody right now. I haven't even stood trial yet. I'm waiting to get to the courtroom to go to trial. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my co-defendants, they told my co-defendants 40 years.
So what was that? So the co-defendants that got 40 years, what did they have to do with you? Tell me what did they give them 40 years for, and how do they even tie into you?
We ain't even on the same case. We're all on the same Rico, but we ain't on the same case.
Okay, so here, hold on. I want people to hear that. I don't know if they can hear you, but you guys are on the same Rico Act, but you're not even on the same case. So let's just say I'm going to put myself in it. Let's just say I'm doing robberies. I'm robbing all the T-Mobiles out here. And you going to work every day. And they say you on the Rico because you a gang leader. And then they charge me with all the robberies I've done, but they put me on the Rico with you, but you ain't did not one robbery with me?
I'm not even in the same state you in.
Not even in the same state I'm in, but they put us on the same Rico Act, even though you have absolutely nothing to do with any of my actions.
Exactly. I have 45 code offenses.
45 code. So you are responsible for 45 people, even though you're in a different state and you didn't go on no licks with them, ain't shot nan person with them, and gave not nan one of them any kind of drugs. They ain't gave you no money.
Right.
But you are facing a RICO Act simply because
don't even know these niggas.
Your name is Mad Ronald.
Exactly. That's the point right there. I'm facing the RICO because of that right there. You know what I mean? And see, the one thing, like I say, people on the internet, they don't know who they're talking to on the internet. Everybody on the internet, people be on my page and they'll be on their gang thing, and I tell people about that, right? And the thing that people don't have an understanding of is that the police are lurking in the shadows on the internet. They got a lot of internet stuff on this case. Mm-hmm. They try to use that video with Kev Mack. That right there is in my indictment, the simple video interview I did with Kev Mack.
Of course it is.
They're trying to use that against me. That's one of my counts right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that video was actually an inspirational video.
Exactly.
And it told a lot about what we do in L.A. in gang intervention.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know, they not. So you could talk to Kev Mack for an hour about all these positive things, but within a 10-second soundbite where you say, oh, yeah, we used to get them dudes, that's what'll show up in court. You know what I mean?
Nothing simple with this. In the video, he said, I'm Mayor Ronald from Westside Rolling 20 Neighborhood Bloods.
Right.
Right. In the video, start introduce yourself. I'm Mayor Ronald from Westside Rolling 20 Neighborhood Bloods.
Right.
That right there, something that simple right there.
Something that simple.
In the reality, see, the way that I'm looking at this here, in the reality, what they're doing is, they're trying to suppress my First Amendment because I have freedom of speech and I'm not involved. I'm not speaking nothing criminal. You see what I'm saying? I'm not something. To me, that's a suppression of my freedom of speech just because of the fact that I have the right to say what I want to say. In reality, the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution says we have a right to form groups outside the U.S. government. But at the same time, one thing that people have to take out and understand of the fact is that when we use the word gang, a gang is a group of people coming together for a criminal purpose. And what the word that they use up here is criminal street gangs. You see what I'm saying? So we have to get beyond that right there simply because of the fact that, there's a lot more going on than crime. Only 5% of the gang is active. There's only 5% of the gang is criminals and just out here just doing stuff and breaking the law. But then 5% makes a lot of noise. You see what I'm saying? But the other 95%, they make nothing to do, kicking back, hanging out. Half these dudes got jobs. You see what I'm saying? I mean, but from what their perspective of things, they will criminalize it. You know what I'm saying? The thing that I look at right now, and I've come to grips with the fact that I have to tell people I am not a member of a gang. I'm a member of the urban subculture. I'm a member of the urban subculture that is a part of the mainstream culture itself. But at the same time, you know what I mean? I can't even call myself a gang member because I'm too old. I don't do the stuff the gang.
I left my phone here. I'm sorry. I went to Subway.
No, it's all good.
I didn't know what you wanted. I was like, God damn, it's been so long since I've been in the store. They got new sandwiches and all kind of shit.
It's alright.
Shit. I left my chips in the bag.
Okay, so look.
I'm still looking for the 401k.
But was there 401k? So as they sitting there saying that this is a gang and we do it to benefit the gang, where does that come from? They put these labels on us and then they charge us with them and then they put us in prison and it's just not true. You know, so think about it, man. I want to talk to the leader of the Harlem Crips. You know what I mean? We ain't been at war in years, so I know Big Bob, but he ain't the leader. I know Bill and Trey and all them. Man, them dudes are working every day. They say, well, Skipp, call me when I get off work. Well, then how you a leader of a gang and you working a legitimate job every day?
Here's the key to that. That's that 95%. Remember I said only 5% of the gang is active. That's that 95%.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
So how do they charge you? And this is what people have to start writing. Whoever that lady is in Georgia, that governor who wanted this to happen, we have to start writing saying, how are these gangs when everybody is for themselves, man, and everybody who sells drugs ain't a part of a gang. Everybody who every murderer is not a gang member, and every gang member is not a murderer. And to be honest with you, if I cannot tell you who is the leader of the Rolling 20, how can I tell you it was a gang?
Right. You see, that's the thing about, like I say once again, and that's about, like I say, I think of it as the urban subculture. Simply because of the fact it's a culture. Los Angeles is different from other places, especially here, because of the fact that we grew up in these communities, we live there, so by default, sometimes by force of choice, you're going to be a part of your community. You see what I'm saying? That's like saying if I live on 27th and Dog and I go to Fauché Junior High School, right? Now, when I go to Fauché, they going to chase me home every day, right?
Right.
Now, all of a sudden, I'm going to have a dislike for the dudes around Fauché, but I'm going to have a preference for the guys around 27th and Dog around the park, because these are the guys who going to have my back.
Exactly.
So automatically, by default, I'm going to fall into this here. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's by force, simply because of the fact that not from the very big gang where I live at, but from the opposing group, with the passion being victimized, we close up where I live. You see what I'm saying? Not because of my affiliation, but because of who I might know.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, I done sat here and wrote a whole book on that. I sat here and wrote a 300-page book on that when I get out and publish it. I sat here and had time to sit down and actually write on all of that just simply because people don't have an understanding of how this works. You know what I mean? But at the same time, the coach politic is different, and that's what the majority of this stuff is based upon what they're looking at. Because of the fact that there's a status symbol, there's a status to the gangs from the East Coast, and they have a protocol where they have like an OG, like in LA. I explain to people, OG in LA ain't nothing but a dude that's been around maybe 20 years or more.
Okay, so let me just put it out there for everybody across the world. OG stands for older guy. OG is out of gas. OG is not active. You know what I mean? So the OG ain't sitting up at the park and got lieutenants around him like they do in the movies. Did you see that in the movie where Set It Off when they needed guns or something? And I don't know what movie it was. Dr. Dre was the OG and he had all the guns. What movie was that?
I'm going to give you a better example of OG.
But I'm just telling you though. But look, before you tell me that example, there is no Dr. Dre in a cave with a whole bunch of corrupts and dads around him, and we the lieutenants, and that's bullshit. It just don't happen.
I'm gonna give you a better example of an OG. It's gonna sound funny to you, and you won't get there. Watch this. This is an OG. Remember, Don't Be a Menace was Drinking Your Juice in the Hood.
Oh yeah, the crazy movie.
Remember Old School?
Old School. Tell me where he's at.
Antonio Farkas played that.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yes, indeed. Yes.
Just like you.
Right. Exactly.
I believe that you can get OG in Los Angeles. They ain't got no focus, bro. You know what I'm saying? On drugs and everything else. That ain't no status that where they nobody follow. Because of the only reason because LA is that there's a different protocol and you handle your business as a man. You know what you do. People respect that.
Hey, let me share something with you, man. Let me share something with you. I done took my kids over to Adams and Normandy. You know, behind the where that parking lot is, they got the chairs and the couches out there, and everybody out there smoking and drinking, and the homie Birdie J and just slumped over and died right there, right? And So I was telling my kids, I said, look, man, instead of doing second call, that's where I should be every day, riding my bicycle up and down the street, hanging out over here, smoking and drinking, you know. And that's what people would say, oh, he a real one. He ain't left the hood.
And can you hold on? Can you say, I'm going to call you. I'm going to call you back.
All right.
Okay.
right, y'all. Today I got
party has disconnected.
you guys, I got Mad Ronald on the line today. I don't normally get him, so I just happen to be sitting in front of the computer. I can go live. If y'all got questions, man, hit me up. I don't know if y'all can hear him good, so certain things I'll repeat it to make sure y'all hear, but pretty much he's being held captive for absolutely no reason. You know, he hasn't been participating in any crimes, but they put him on a Rico. Somebody said on here it's because of, you know, his legacy, and they made that song, We Do It For You, Mad. And just because he said, okay, I'm Mad Ronald from Rolling 20s, that's enough to get him, I appreciate it, Cat. Audio's clear. So that's just enough to get him a Rico Act. Just simply saying, ain't nothing against Kev Mack, man. You know, everybody get on Kev Mack, come on, you gonna send people to jail and prison. He's not, man. Everybody has a choice of what they want to say. Example, I'm from the West Adams area, the Arlington Heights community. I'm not gonna tell people I'm from Rolling 20s because I ain't getting no money from Rolling 20s. The Rolling 20s ain't paid me, and like we talked about, there is no dollar sign attached to it. So.
An inmate at Townsend County Jail with telephone service provided by PayTel Communications. Financed by Notice Benediciones. The current balance in your account is $3.43. Stay on the phone after this call for payment options. To receive information about new affordable permanent rates, press 2. To accept this call, press 3 now. To block all future calls, this call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. You may begin speaking now.
Hello?
Yeah, so it's probably gonna hang up because I'm down to $3 now. I don't know what happened. They must charge a lot. Man, I could talk forever with somebody in California.
This is a long distance call.
Okay.
This is a long distance call.
All right.
Anyway, I'm gonna wrap things up though. Anyway, I'm gonna know the same though. My lawyer should be reaching out to you. So you know what I mean? At the same time, you know what I mean? I'm probably gonna be going to court sometime soon. I'm supposed to get to the court on Monday. But I should talk to the lawyer, so I doubt that I'll be going to court that he shows up tomorrow sometime because he got to prepare for court at that time, and stuff. Are we still on the line?
Yeah, we're still on live, and I just want to say, everybody, man, T. Rogers told me never call him an OG. He felt like it was disrespectful. So we just finished talking about OGs. But go ahead, brother. They listening. They said they can hear the audio clear too.
I was saying that the thing about it is the fact that people think that an OG runs the neighborhood. No, nobody runs the neighborhood.
Right.
People get on social media and they start talking about how they run the neighborhood. Ain't nobody running nothing. And the keys that to that is something I learned a long time ago. People put themselves out there like that. When I was on the grid, I remember that we did that cyber training with the police department. The police department showed us how they go on the internet. They travel the internet for game-related information. They go on there and they can put certain keywords in and they can go to accounts. And, you know, nobody really turns it quick when they sign up for Facebook or any of these social media platforms. They got to cooperate with law enforcement. And the thing about that is the fact that law enforcement is on everybody's social media platforms. They got to that flag as a game. And they have to look at the distance. Something happens at the first place they go. This is the way they catch people. Right. You know, anybody involved in my case, there's a whole lot of social media stuff that indicates. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's the thing about it. Everybody has to be conscious and cautious of the fact that at the same time they put themselves out there, they need to stop lying, talking about who they are and what they do. They ain't doing nothing. So because of the fact, like I say, if you all that, then you better be ready to sit down and do these 2 years like I just done.
Hey, somebody on the live said maybe the light-skinned guy from Sweden is the leader, which is funny because he put himself out there and then he got deported. Right. Because he put himself out there and he is the leader of the BDS. He created that, the offshoot of the Avenues.
This is what I learned. This is something I learned a couple of interpretation with when I started writing my books here. Yeah. Just because you are the founder does not make you the leader. Because the leader has to provide direction. Right. See, you can start something, and that right there, and this time right there, somebody else can pick it up. But look how many guys we know that started a lot of this stuff here where they at. These guys we know started this stuff, they origin of this here right now. 90% of it is on drugs and homeless.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You see, those are not the leaders. Leaders are the people that are capable and able to provide guidance and direction. followers, but at the same time, the followers become leaders because you gotta be a good follower to be a good leader. Don't nobody want to be Indian. Everybody want to be chiefs.
Exactly. Everybody want to say they run the hood. Everybody want to say they run the hood, and they don't, man. There's people that steal cars. Huh?
Everybody talking about they run a hood. They do this because they're sleeping on their mama's couches.
Right. Right.
You run a hood, you don't own a home in that hood. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's something I explain always. You know what I mean? First of all, if you ain't got your affairs straight in your own life, how you gonna manage other people's lives?
Right.
Because once again, the leader gotta be a thinker and a manager.
Yes,
you see what I'm saying? If you ain't got your affairs ain't straight, how can you manage the affairs of others? How can you manage a community of hundreds of people and tell them what to do and delegate and how to delegate their duties? And you don't even know what your duties are.
And how do they benefit? How do they benefit from it? How do they benefit from your leadership? What's going to be different now?
It's the cool thing. The leader of the hood must be that dude's mama because that's who's telling him what to do.
Exactly. Exactly. But in these most cases, it ain't the dude's mama because right nowadays.
Nigga, what the fuck are y'all even talking about on RTV? Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, nigga, we should be talking about how to get your goofy ass up out of prison and jail, whatever. Prison and jail are synonymous, y'all. But it's like, what the fuck we supposed to be doing to get your ass up out of there? All this other shit.
She is the most intelligent, most finest girl in the neighborhood like them. And I'm like, damn, man, you kind of killed, girl. Why you with this dude who would drive her car, drop her off at work? When he's hungry, he asks her, what we going to eat today? You know what I mean? And that's just how it goes, man.
Well, people fall in love with images. You know what I'm saying? The image don't have to be real.
Image is everything.
You got to remember, we come from Los Angeles and they have Hollywood there. Yeah. Everybody's an actor.
Yes.
My daddy told me a long time ago, there's two kind of people in the world. Those that ain't bad and those that are bad actors. You see what I'm saying? We have to always keep that in consideration. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed. I'm going to put that on Facebook later on.
I'm going to wrap this up. I don't want the phone to hang up while we're in the middle of this here. I want to tell everybody, thank you for whatever means of support that you've given me. I want to tell everybody you want to reach out to me. Get got the address. Once again, Ronald Chapman, 125146. And the address here is 235 Aviation Drive, Townsend, Georgia, 30286. If I'm not mistaken. Now, get correct me. Am I right when I say that?
When you said what?
Am I right? The zip code.
Oh, 30286. Yes, sir.
30286. Okay. And anybody that wishes to reach out to me, you know what I'm saying? If I need any means in any way of support, I don't care if you just want to write a letter or whatever. I'm always welcome. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go, and I'm gonna tell everybody, man, y'all be safe out there, man. And at the same time, man, be careful with this internet. Careful with all this crazy foolishness about who's who on the internet talking about all this gang stuff and all that there, because of the fact that the police are out there and they looking at building Rico, and this ain't the only place that they doing it in Georgia.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And remember, they're pursuing this in a lot of places. After they got John Gotti and all them on this here, they made it so that there's several states that can't be able to be there to pursue what they call criminal street gangs. So if you call yourself a gang member, if you call yourself a member of a gang, keep that in consideration because they look at you as a criminal. You see what I'm saying? And on that note there, I'm going to let y'all go. Everybody, I want to wish y'all the best. I'm going to tell y'all health, wealth, peace, prosperity. Have a good day. All right, keep them gone, man. I'm going to give you a call. I'll give you a call back sometime soon to give you another day, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you very much.
All right, no problem. Appreciate you.
All right.
All right, peace. All right, everybody. Ronald's gone, so I'm gonna post up in the box in the bio. I'm gonna post his information so y'all can get to him. Lil B is around. I don't know. I think he's in Long Beach, but he's around. He's alive and well. He's not dead or in jail. I'm trying to look at these comments, questions.
Yeah, get his paperwork right.
Went to school with him. T. Rogers. He in Cobb County. No, he's in Thompson County. And somebody said, put it right here. L. Dub said Thompson is in Upson County, Georgia. I'm going to post 125146, which is the booking number, and the address 235 Aviation Drive, Thomaston, Georgia 30286, in Upson County Jail. I'm going to post this. Thank y'all for watching and liking and subscribe. to the Skipp Townsend channel.
Rebut neighborhood bloods
time
being
Matt Ronald
motherfucking criminal
put it
street
on.
gang, because they not. We
All
not.
right, love, peace, and hair grease to you.
Why ain't Skipp doing that? Why ain't neither one of y'all niggas publicly saying and denouncing and rebutting that? Like, yo, it's not even that. I'm like, yo, blood, hey. I'm like, blood, these niggas ain't a criminal street gang. We not a criminal street gang. I wish motherfucker would turn around and say the 30s is a criminal street gang. Bitch, how? How the fuck are we a criminal street organization? No, the fuck we not. We never claimed to be gangsters or criminals. Nah, you ain't gonna label us a fucking criminal gang so y'all could try to Rico us. Oh, nah, what the fuck? And not only just that, but they quick to call your ass a criminal and gangster and a thug and all this other shit. We don't. That's not in our name. That's not even in our identity. See, it's a lot. It's a lot to go by on your identity. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what and who you are. See, a lot of y'all just don't. Y'all just be going with whatever.